So you might be starting to learn a new hobby in your life, or starting a new pursuit in your life in which you've been dreaming of for years, or maybe you're just trying to implement something new in your life in which you're not familiar with how to do this thing, how it's going to turn out, or whatever it is. You're trying something new in your life. However, most of the times, what I see, especially in myself and in the people around me as well, is that we tend to follow the wrong path while we're getting on a new journey, getting on with a new pursuit in our lives. And here in this video, I will talk about what is the right path for me and what have I experienced in my life while I'm trying new things, and what wrongs have I made. And I'm going to tell you so that you don't have to make them and progress actually much quicker in the pursuit that you're starting. So first of all, the first principle is to stop learning and start doing. So there is a paradox that I always get when I'm trying to learn a new skill, a new business, or whatever I'm just trying new in my life, is that I just try to learn about everything about this thing that I'm going to start. I just try to set up a perfect plan. I just want to learn the perfect way to do that thing. And while actually doing this, I postpone the time that I would normally use to start doing the thing and actually progress in that. Because let's be real, guys, the best way to get good at something is to actually do that thing, not to learn about it. The theory only takes you to a certain point, but further than that point, you can get only by practice. Practice is always bigger than theory. Never forget this. Never ever forget this. This was a habit that I used to do while I was a child, while I was still playing some video games. Whenever I was playing video games, I always wanted to have the best character, have the best gun, or whatever I was playing at that time. I don't even remember. And instead of just playing the game and learning how to play the game, I was always searching for this best way to play the game. Instead of enjoying the game that I was playing in the past, I was just trying to find the best way to play the game instead of just playing the game. And this habit just kind of reflected and just showed itself up in my life right now as well, in my future life, in which I'm also doing this while I'm learning a new hobby, or while I'm going to try something new in my life. Like how, for example, even if it's just as simple as going into a new environment of people, which I don't know, I always obsess about the perfect solution. Like, how should I talk? What should I wear? Or what should I say? If I say this, they might judge me. And all this thing about learning, trying to learn the best way to do it, trying to learn how you're going to do something, most of the times is going to postpone the time that you start doing the thing actually. And the best way to get good at something is to start doing that thing as much as possible. So please, do not lose too much time learning on the thing, just start. And the rest will come. And the second one is, your plan is worthless. Because a plan that we do about a certain event is simply the best case scenario that we hope. But the life is anything but best case scenario. The best case scenarios do not tend to happen as much as we think they will. And our plans, most of the times, are the best case scenario for the world. And like I said, that's not really likely. So instead of just planning everything, this kind of overlaps with the first point, but it's not the same. So I wanted to talk about this as well. Instead of planning everything, planning every aspect, and having a perfect plan of doing certain things, just again, start doing the thing. Because most of the times, the life turns out very differently compared to our plans. So how you're going to do that thing, how it's going to affect your life, or whatever you're going to achieve from that thing that you're doing is not a certainty. And a plan is most likely just a bare minimum reflection of what is going to happen to you while you're pursuing that thing. So your plan is most likely worthless, and do not spend too much time creating the perfect plan. And the third point, which is very, very important in anything that you do in life, not just learning a new hobby, not just learning anything, just whatever you're doing in life, this is the simple, most important thing that you can do. So please listen up. This is the most important point. And that is to reflect. reflect on the things that you do. Reflect on the things that you say. Reflect on the people that you meet every day. Reflect on how you wake up. Reflect on how you're feeling while you're doing certain things. Reflect on how you're learning in the class. Reflect on how you're speaking to your mom. Just reflect on the things that you're doing. Because if you do not reflect on the things that you're doing, you cannot really understand how something is affecting you and make changes accordingly. This is how progress is made. Yes, starting doing a thing and trying to do that thing is the first place. But if you just keep doing the same stuff over and over again, I mean, that could also work as well. If you just started something and you feel like you're good at that, you don't have to change what you're doing. That can be a case, but it's most likely not the case. And when you start doing a new thing, you'll most likely suck at it, and a lot of refinements should be made to your performance and what you're doing in order to actually progress in that thing. So please reflect on what you're doing so that you do not repeat the same mistakes that you do when you're starting a new hobby, or just reflect on everything that you do in life, not when just learning something, so that you can actually progress in life and you can actually learn what is good for you, what you shouldn't actually do, how should you change your behavior, how should you change the way that you speak. Everything is just comes down to reflection. Reflecting about yourself. Please do reflect. And the fourth point, which is also very important in my opinion, is to join other people. To find like-minded people like you, because achieving certain things only by yourself is not really easy. You always, most of the time, will need someone to talk about certain scenarios or certain things while you're pursuing anything in life. That's basically the case. Whatever you're trying to do, we search a kind of companion with us so that we can actually share our experiences and actually have a greater value in what we do. Because as human beings, we are not living for ourselves. We are most likely living for other people as well. At least that's the case for me. I do not only live for myself, I live for other people as well around me. And other people's opinions, other people's views, other people's comments, other people's perspectives are important in the things that I do. And I believe that if you join to a community, or if you can just find a couple of like-minded people while you're doing the thing that you're trying to do, will help you a lot. It will improve your performance, it will improve your mindset, it will improve your mood overall, and everything will be just much better when you're working with a team, or when you are in a community, or when you're sharing your experiences with people. Because as human beings, we are not designed to live on our own. We need companionship, we need friends, we need loved ones, we need romantic relationships, we need a family. So get together with people. And getting together with people not only helps your goal, but it also makes you achieve a lot of things on the side as well, which is increasing of social skills, which is becoming a more talkative person. And the way you speak, the way you talk, even if you don't think about it, is very important in the success of your life, in the success of your job, in the success of your school journey, or whatever you're doing. The way that you're talking is very important. And being a social person just makes it 10 times better for you to speak. You can speak much more fluently. You can speak your mind much more clearly. And these things do count. So yeah, these were the 4 steps, in my opinion, to conquer anything in life. Whether it's a new pursuit that you're trying to do, or it's something that you do on a regular basis, if you do these 4 things, I believe that you will progress much quicker than you actually would if you just do other things. So yeah, thank you for listening to me, and I hope I will catch you on the next one. And if you would like to hear more about me, or hear more about the thing that we are building here together, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next one.